More features being added to the Bend in East Moline. Which one cut the ribbon yesterday? Which others are still on the way?
Plus, scary moments for a teen here. Why she wants you to be more aware of your surroundings.
WHBF is local for you. This is Local 4 News this morning.
Good morning, everybody, on this Friday morning. I'm Virgil Mayberry.
And I'm Alexandria Ikomoni. Thanks for watching Local 4 News this morning. Another business, The Bend, is coming to East Moline soon, and city officials say there's more to come. Their growth is this morning's top story.
The developers unveiled a 4,400 square foot event center yesterday. A 200-room hotel opened at the development last December. The mayor says this is just the beginning. Local 4's Grace Runkle has more on how the city is embracing this growth.
Build them and they will come.
That's the mantra at East Moline's The Bend.
We built that. We've got this.
Two pieces of the multi-use development are in place, a hotel and an event center, but more are on the way.
The development has really taken off, and it's taken off much quicker than we were even hoping it would take off.
Traveling sports teams are keeping the Hyatt busy on weekends. The event center is booked for weddings and banquets for all but 3 weekends this year.
It all comes down to the point of public and private work, people working together. If they don't come in, we don't move.
The partnerships are also building 2 apartment buildings.
We're hoping by October people can start moving in.
A strip mall.
Starting very shortly.
And the developer says they're close to making another big announcement. Next weekend will be the first test of The Bend.
Blues Fest will be the first true test of getting 4,000 or 5,000 people in here at a time, enjoying all the amenities, the hotel, the event center, the park.
Mayor Reggie Freeman says without The Bend, East Moline might not have been able to host the event.
It's just nice to see something really cool happen for this side of town and for the Illinois side of the Quad Cities.
Grace Runkle, Local 4 News.
Another business is opening later today at the Bend. The developer says the gas station and convenience store on River Drive will be ready for customers. Meanwhile, on a bit of a more serious note, 2 people are under arrest after 2 separate shots fired incidents in Burlington. Police there picked up 28-year-old Terrell Thomas Jr. and 24-year-old Teron Wilson. The 2 incidents in question happened last Sunday and Tuesday. Investigators determined both were related. Thomas and Wilson both face several charges, including attempted murder and intimidation with a dangerous weapon.
A 16-year-old girl from Rock Island is now warning you to be careful and pay attention to your surroundings. Here's what happened to her. The teen says she was walking down 31st Avenue on Wednesday and was approached by a man driving a Honda. The man appeared to be touching himself and asking her questions about a nearby park. The teen says she froze and would not answer his questions. The man left, and now she's telling other young girls to keep their guard up.
Be careful. I don't even know how to explain it because I wasn't even prepared for it. So just be careful your surroundings all the time. Just always pay attention. And that should have been me, and I wasn't really paying attention. But just always pay attention and always be safe. And let somebody know where you at, what you're doing at all times.
The teen and her mother tell Local 4 News they reported the incident to police.
Visitation and funeral services are set for the Fulton County deputy killed in the line of duty. 39-year-old Troy Chisholm was fatally shot while working a 16-hour standoff in Avon, Illinois. A visitation will be held this Sunday from 2 to 8 p.m. at Cuba High School. That'll be followed by the funeral service on Monday at 11 a.m. Illinois State Trooper Jason Wilson tells Local 4 News having someone to go home to is key in dealing with the loss of a fellow officer.
The day that happened and I went home, the second I walked in the door, I got the same question: what happened today? So being able to go home and debrief, de-stress with loved ones is amazing.
Trooper Wilson says officers from across the nation will be at Chisholm's funeral in full force.
We have an update for you on the battle between Rock Island leaders and former Alderman Virgil Mayberry. The city says Mayberry has until next Friday to pay back money he spent on personal items purchased on a city credit card. City leaders say Mayberry owes a little more than $586 and last week sent him a letter giving him 2 weeks to pay up. He bought a bulletproof vest, cufflinks, and gas, and Mayberry says those purchases were approved.
As Illinois prepares for the legalization of recreational marijuana, there are still many questions about how the state will be able to keep people on the roads safe. And now state police have a plan. ISP is exploring some new options to make sure drivers don't drive high. It's looking into using saliva testing, also going over feedback from other states that have implemented similar tests. In Illinois, it'll be legal to have up to 30 grams of cannabis, 5 grams of concentrate, and 500 milligrams of THC. The 4th of July weekend is less than a week away, and thousands will be celebrating Independence Day by lighting off fireworks.
Yeah, they definitely can be fun, but some are celebrating a little bit too early in the Quad Cities, and it's not legal. Local 4's Andrea Medina joined us live in our studio. Good morning, Andrea. When can you start using them?
Good morning, guys. It's illegal, period, to blow up fireworks on the 4th of July or any day of the year in Illinois, especially stuff that explodes or propels in the air. They're a definite no, but there are a few that are acceptable and not exactly considered fireworks. Sparklers, smoke bombs, snake pellets, and trick noisemakers are okay, but that doesn't stop thousands of people from buying illegal fireworks from Iowa and crossing them over to Illinois. We're even hosting firework display shows in their backyards after the sun goes down. But if you get caught in Illinois, the fine for breaking the law can be up to $2,500.
There are some penalties that can go with this, and it could be fairly extreme, so you need to make sure that you're very careful if you do have possession of these fireworks. Probably one of the biggest things, I think the common theme is don't annoy your neighbors, is what I know a lot of in the Quad Cities on both sides of the river are saying, because that's where it becomes a real issue.
On the Iowa side, the rules are the exact opposite. Both fireworks and fireworks stands are legal, and they can be set off on the 3rd and 4th of July from 2 until 11 p.m. as well as New Year's Eve. The only acceptable fireworks are consumer grade, and those include Roman candles, spinners, and bottle rockets. And you'll need to have a permit through the Davenport Fire Department if you want to set off the bigger ones in the sky, guys.
All right, thanks, Andrea. Yeah, we're getting closer and closer to the holiday, and
yes,
a lot of people are getting their fireworks ready to go. Just another reminder to be safe and be courteous to your neighbors.
Oh, absolutely. You have to be, just because they're so loud and people don't use them properly, which is a big deal. But I honestly cannot believe the 4th of July is less than a week away.
Isn't that incredible? We've already made it to this point.
Yes, we did. And I think the weather is going to be compliant with that. I think we're hoping for great weather at that time. But even today, it's going to be a nice day for us, Zane.
Yeah, 4th of July, still a few days away. July, of course, it is creeping up on us. Today, in the meantime, we've just got some summer-type heat. Of course, had some heat yesterday. Going to be another hot one today. Already fairly warm for this hour in the morning. 77 degrees here in the Quad Cities. Already heat index as well. Feels like 79 with the dew points in the upper 60s already. Light southerly breeze right now. Area-wide temperatures generally in the upper 60s, middle 70s. Most of the time at this early hour in the morning in late June, we should be only around in the middle 60s. So we're already well above average, and we're quickly going to warm up into the 80s by mid-morning today, on our way to the lower 90s for highs later on this afternoon. Heat index values going to be a few degrees warmer than that. Mostly dry conditions right now. Storms are off to our north here over southern parts of Minnesota and Wisconsin. Possible some of those could work our direction, at least into our northern counties early this morning, but lower chances for the rest of us. We're just going to see some sunshine and a lot of heat later on today. And then the possibility of a few boundaries that slide out down to the south off of those storms could spark 1 or 2 more storms over our area later on today. So the bottom line is we're looking at plenty of heat, isolated storm chances over the next 24 hours or so, and the heat continues, and the sunshine and isolated storm chances into early tomorrow on your Saturday as well. So today, highs in the lower 90s, feels like temperatures in the middle and upper 90s, so plenty of humidity. Still pretty muggy later on tonight as well. Not going to cool down too much, only back down into the 70s. Few storms possible during the evening, just kind of muggy out there. Yeah, not really cool through the overnight hours.
Certainly. No, I wasn't here yesterday, but I have eyes and ears on everything. I heard that you made a little confession yesterday that the day before yesterday was in fact too hot for you.
It was okay. Yeah, it was just hot in general. I will say, when I talk about it, I'm not out. I spend a lot of time inside my house. I would just go out for a few minutes, enjoy the sun, enjoy the sunshine, and come back inside. Well, the day before yesterday, I spent a good bit of time in the sun, and I was sweating. It was really hot. So yes, it is hot out there. And then even yesterday, I'm weird. I go back and forth between AC and windows in the car. So even with yesterday, I was rolling down the windows. If it got too hot, then I'll turn on the AC and then switch it back if it got too cold, just because I'm trying to find my balance here. So I'm a mess, pretty much.
Let's say that sound really stressful.
That's a lot. That's a lot happening there.
Because the AC gets too cold sometimes, you know?
No.
No? Okay.
I don't really.
Just me, guys.
Not at this point. Not at this point.
Not at
usually.
this point.
Not unless
Not
you have
when
it
it's
like
90 out.
cranked.
That's for
Yeah.
sure.
All right.
I can't win. That's just it.
Coming up as we wrap our community spotlight on Lanark, Illinois, what Lake Carroll has to offer neighbors looking for a good time.
The time now is 5:10. You're watching Local 4 News this morning.
WHBF is local for you with Frederick Terry, Alexandria Ikomoni, and meteorologist Ash Simpson. This is Local 4 News this morning in high definition.